have a faint memory of my father reciting these lines to me when I was a young girl. I don't remember why he specifically chose those lines, but these words have stuck with me since then. And often when I feel disheartened, anxious, or low, I think of him reciting those words. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. This world is an enchanting place full of magic and wonder. But whenever a dark night comes, I dream of the miles I still have to go. There is so much that is yet to be done, so much that is yet to be seen. And this may sound weird, but it gives me strength. It gives me hope that there are many more wonderful days stretched out for me. Ever since the pandemic, everything changed. Past few months were like a long, still night full of darkness and uncertainty. Even though I am extremely grateful that my family and friends were unharmed during the pandemic, I know how hard it has been for so many people out there. I felt pain, fear, and loneliness. I was anxious about the uncertainties of the future. I was scared of leaving home or meeting people. And yet I was tired of being inside all the time. I was desperate to go out and be in nature, see the real world, and breathe the fresh air. So once the lockdown had been lifted and we got vaccinated, we decided to go on a vacation. We desperately needed to unwind and relax. We needed a change, and when my husband proposed to stay in Goa for a few months, I was more than excited and ready. If you have been to Goa, you would know that Goa is famous for its relaxed, chill vibes. I too was fascinated and craved the laid-back Goa life. I dreamt of walking amidst the lush green landscapes and watching the waves crash on the beach repetitively. But surprisingly, Goa turned out to be much more than that. The giant coconut trees swaying with the breeze, raindrops falling onto the leaves, gently soaking the earth. The music created by raindrops falling into the pool of water. Birds chirping in the distance. The most beautiful random water streams cruising along the mountains. The unparalleled beauty of majestic sunsets and the myriad colors splashed onto the sky. The usual strolls along the paddy fields or lazing under the sun on a secluded beach. I was mesmerized by the stillness of life, as if there was unseen magic in every moment. The serenity of a simple life made me realize how I had been running away from my anxieties and creating chaos in my mind. I could see the mountains of pressure that I had been creating for myself. But the tranquility and calmness of life helped me relax and become more present in the moment. It taught me to be still and look into myself, explore myself, and reflect on to the true meaning of life. In our fast paced lives, we are so busy running around, hoarding possessions and achievements, that we often forget to slow down, be still, and contemplate about the present moment. We are overdriven by our desires, and often we waste precious time running behind insignificant details. But time is irreplaceable, and however we may think or want, no one can escape the boundaries of time. So before you move on to the next mile, take a pause and enjoy this moment. Enjoy the journey, because in the end, this is what life is all about. Hope you enjoyed watching this video and it helped you slow down a little. Until the next video, take care. Bye.